Welcome back to Churchville, eighth graders, and to the family of our eighth graders. Welcome to eighth grade hybrid learning. I am Gina Poe-Greeter. I'm the very proud principal at Churchville. I'm entering my ninth year here at Churchville. I'd like to introduce you to some familiar faces. Jasmine Falicetti, our assistant principal. And new to us this year is Terrence White, and he will be Dean of Students this year. What is a hybrid schedule? For our students that are considered A students that will report on A days, they would receive instruction at school on Mondays and Tuesdays, and they would then attend those same classes remotely on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If your students are on the B schedule, they would receive instruction at school on Thursday and Friday and attend remotely on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We do have some students on an A-B schedule, and they would receive instruction at school on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday and Friday. And they would attend remotely on Wednesday unless there is a special invitation. Wednesdays in person is by invitation only, and students and families would be notified by staff of in-person learning, and busing would be provided. As we will talk about later on Wednesdays, it is a full day of instruction, and students should attend each class for sign-in and for work. So it is a full day of instruction. The attendance time is the same, whether they are hybrid or remote. It is 8:30 to 1:30 every day. How do you know what group your child is in? This is where you would need to be on the web-based PowerSchool site for your child's schedule. It is listed next to CMS group. On this child's schedule, it is listed in the purple rectangle under CMS group, and this child would be group B. So they would attend on Thursday and Friday. It is important to be in the web-based PowerSchool site. You would not be able to see this from the app on your phone. As we have learned with our 6th and 7th graders, it is crucial that you certify your child each morning prior to 8:15 online, and you can do it in multiple different ways, whether it's at covid.elmhurst205.org. I highly recommend the text. If you text yes to 67587, you will get a text every morning at 6 a.m., and you would be able to certify right there. That is what I do every morning, and it is a helpful reminder to sign in every day. It is important that students bring their ID to school each day. Lanyards will be given to each student because that is what we will scan in order to verify that each child is certified. So it is crucial to do that. Otherwise, we would be then keeping your student outside in a tent area until we are able to contact you to verify their health. So please help us help your kids get into school to start their day on time. And if any child has any symptoms while they are at school, they would be immediately taken to the isolation room with the school nurse, and you would be notified immediately. Bus routes, they are very similar to what they've been in the past, and it's the same way to look them up. Again, you need to be in the web-based PowerSchool site, and it would be listed, the assigned bus next to the AM_bus. It's blacked out on this one, but you could see it on PM_bus. This would be bus 4, stop 2. And when you have this information, you would then go over to our homepage, and under Parent and Student Resources, bus schedules are all of our regular bus routes. So in this case, bus 4, stop 2, this child would be picked up at 7:57 a.m. at West and Belden. All of our students will be given a sticker for the back of their ID with their bus and stop information. Carpool. For those that are returning chargers, it will be the same process. You can begin lining up at 1:20 p.m. and please remain in single file when you're coming in and to both pick up and drop off your child. One thing that is different is that when you are dropping your child off in the morning, whether it's at door 17 or down at door 4, we ask you to wait until a staff member comes to your car to welcome you and ask if your child is certified before they leave the car. Please wait until your child has been verified as certified before leaving. We've had several instances where a child has hopped out of the car and the parent has driven off, and then we were unable to contact a parent, and then that child is remaining outside with a staff member until we can verify their health. So please, thank you for your patience as we all work through this new morning routine. It has worked very smoothly with our 6th and 7th grade parents, and we know it's going to continue when we add our 8th graders next week. Entry and exit. Again, our drop-off time begins at 8:10 a.m. That is when staff members will be outside to begin the certification process. Our 8th graders have three entries that they would be able to go through. For our carpools and walkers, they, because all of our 8th graders start their day with their electives, if anybody is starting their day in gym, in PE class, they would enter door 17. And that is the one with the stage entrance over the doors. And we would have staff members out there outside that door to certify, and our students could then enter that door and go straight into the gym. All of our other 8th graders would then enter door 4 if they were carpool or walkers, and that would be down by the blue tent that would be set up outside. And again, we would have staff members out there to verify their certification, and then students would enter the building and they would take the first staircase to their correct floor. And dismissal, again, we would begin lining up the circle drive at 1:20 for a dismissal at 1:30. For our students that ride the bus, please be at the scheduled stop at least 5 minutes before the scheduled time. And those students will enter door 5. And that is door 5 is the door right off of York. So that as they come through our circle drive off of York with the buses, they would go straight into the door 5. And they would go directly to their first block class using the nearest stairwell if needed, or they would go over to the gym. And students will be dismissed at the end of each day by each individual bus as it arrives. Within the school, all students will wear masks. Please make sure that your child's mask fits properly and that there are no gaps on either side of their masks. Sometimes our students are on the smaller side and they're wearing adult-sized masks, and so it falls down. So please make sure your child's mask fits properly. And if you need any assistance with masks, we're happy to help. Our students will keep them on while at school. They can lower their masks to drink water throughout the day. We encourage everyone to drink water. I know as an adult, we're all drinking less water as we wear masks throughout the day, so we're really being cognizant of encouraging our students to drink water. Our students will not have access to the water faucet, but we've installed water bottle fillers, so we're encouraging everybody to drink water throughout the day. And students will be able to take their masks off outside for PE while maintaining social distancing. As I stated earlier, we want our students to drink water. Paper cups would be available, but we're highly encouraging everybody to bring a water bottle. We also encourage everybody to bring a healthy snack. Snack will be eaten during their PE block, so it could be the first thing in the morning, it could be later in the morning, but we want to make sure that students have an opportunity to have a snack while they're here for the 5 hours. They'll be doing that in their PE classroom because we will not be eating in the building. Chromebooks, please work with your child to make sure that their Chromebooks are charged each day. Being on Zoom and it really drains the battery when you're adding Google Classroom, Zoom, and other different platforms that the students are on throughout the day. So it is important to have those Chromebooks be charged because the desks are set up in a fashion that they might not have access to a plugin. 8th grade materials. So a little bit different this year with the supplies requested from the 8th grade teachers. This year they're asking that you can keep your Trapper Keeper at home and your Chromebook bag if you can put everything into your backpack, because we want to lighten the load for our 8th graders as they carry that throughout the day. So they've created a simplified list of supplies for you, and I will post that separately in this email that will be blasted out to all families. As an extra reminder that corded headphones are requested instead of wireless headphones. If anybody needs assistance with that, please let us know. What does a school day look like? As you're experiencing it right now, that's what it will look like when they're in the building. They're just in the building. So again, our eighth graders begin their day in their elective blocks, 1, 2, and 3, and then they end their day in their core blocks of language arts, math, science, and social studies on alternating days. And again, Wednesdays, it is expected attendance, and they would be in synchronous instruction for the first half of each block. For the next several Wednesdays, and you'll be getting more information about this in our parent newsletter this week, when there is a 4-day week, this Wednesday would go away because we want to make sure that our students have 2 solid days of in-person instruction. So any day that is a 4-day week, we would just move Wednesday out and it would become AABB. Thank you. And again, we are so excited to have our 8th graders return to us next week and complete our family. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out at any time. We are here to help, and we cannot wait to have your kids back. Thank you and have a wonderful day.